I started my sales job July 1st, and now today, 2 hours ago, I was terminated. And it kind of, I kind of know what level I'm at right now, because back then, 2 years ago, or actually, yeah, 2 years ago, an old me would have cried and would lay in my bed crying. But now, the first thing that I thought when they fired me was, what's my next move? I was able to push aside my emotions and just say, what's my next move now? Instead of crying like 2 years ago. So, and it's the first time I got fired my whole life. And it's a pretty cool experience. And I was able to feel those emotions. I was able to control it. So, and either way, looking back from my job, their patience is very commendable. That's the first thing that I thought when they told me they were gonna terminate me was, whoa. Like they weren't even mad. They were very kind, and the patience, because thing is, if you were managing me, trust me, you would have just gave up either way. So the thing is, when they were I went to work today, 11:30. I felt an energy. I don't know what it was. I felt an energy. I walked into my workplace and I saw eyes of my employees. I don't know if they knew, but there was one employee and I saw my manager. I felt those emotions. Because I always trust my gut. I always trust my gut, because every time I trust my gut, either happens and it's true. It happens and it's true. Every time I trust my gut, it just happens and it's the truth. So, my gut told me was, something is going to happen today and it's going to change my life. I was like, then, next thing you know, I'm terminated. And I don't see this as a bad thing. I actually see it as a good thing, because I've learned so much. I couldn't talk like this a few months ago, if I'm being quite honest. And the experience was truly amazing. I was able to meet a lot of good people. I was able to deal with stress. There were mornings where I thought I don't want to go to work, but I did, and I'm very thankful to this experience. Now, what is my plan next? I'm not broke. I still live with my parents, and I think people should know that it doesn't matter if you live with your parents or you do, because I don't know, this whole thing that you need to move out right away, it doesn't make sense to me. If you know, like, I think I'm not moved by the way the society works. Whatever is normalized, I tend to go the opposite. That's why I think that I'm actually gonna be. That's why I think I'm gonna be successful, because I always go the other way. I'm not sure why. I'm just wired that way. Whenever the 99% people of what they do, I turn the opposite way and then just walk that way. Anyways, the reason why people think that they need to move out is because it's so normalized in this society. And I'm not saying that maybe in your situation you have to move out because you have bad influences at your home. But the thing is, I have a good and loving family here. But but I'm not gonna make a decision based off what people think that I should do, because I know what level I'm at. I know what my current situation is at. I don't need to move out right now. So, yeah. But I'm not saying I'm not going to move out. I'm just saying that it's not time yet. So the next time you think that you have to move out, reassess yourself. Do you need to move out right now? Are you in a bad environment? Are they very brutal to you? Because the thing is, you shouldn't make decisions based off what people are saying, what this group of people are saying. You have your own mind. You can think. Think about the situation, whether this is the right move or not. So yeah. Yeah, so because the way that my mind works is, if maybe I'm going off topic right now, but I'm just literally documenting the way that I think, is that whenever I make a decision, I mostly base it whether would a group would it be normalized in the society? Because if it is, I'm turning the opposite. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. That's just how I'm wired. But anyways, yeah. Going back to it, I got terminated the way that I thought instead of crying like 2 years ago. An old me would have cried. But now, what's my next move? And my next move is I'm going to find a job. I'm still going to focus on dropshipping. That's all I'm going to do. So, hopefully move to Calgary. Yeah, it's very exciting. Lots of things to do. Now that I have a lot of free time, I need to plan what I have to do throughout my day now. So, thank you for listening. You've been very patient. See you again.